was so much into football that I was watching football match while I'm giving Oracle interview in college, not far away from it. Let me ask you something first. How many of you thought of giving up on your dream or doing something you really wanted to do, just because forces are against you, not with you? It's a tale about established F1 legend Sebastian Vettel and upcoming superstar Max Verstappen about their undying attitude of not giving up on something when it is yet to over. And their tenacious effort, self-belief and will to come back gives them a fruitful result. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster and dear guest.
Good afternoon.
I welcome you to this wonderful gathering with warm regard. For those who don't know what Grand Prix or Formula One is, it's a contest contested by 12 different teams, each having 2 drivers, which means in a race it can have only 24 cars. Each race is evaluated by a point system, just like we have a point system to decide who will be the Toastmaster of the month or who will be the Toastmaster of the term. Whoever finishes up to 10th position will get some point. Like if you finish first, you will get 25 points. If you finish second, you will get 18 points. If you finish third, you will get 15 points and so on. The 10th guy will get 1 point. This system keeps evolving over the time. It's natural to have crashes when you are driving at a speed of 350 km per hour. Right? So whenever some crashes happens, safety car comes into the picture. And at that particular time, you cannot overtake other car. You cannot speed up after some time, after some speed. I think you all have got some insight about what F1 is. Back in 2012, in Yes Marina circuit, Abu Dhabi, Sebastian Vettel was given a penalty. And because of that penalty, he has to start his race from pit lane. A pit lane is, you may call it a service lane, but the speed is fixed, that is 60 km per hour. By the time he joined the rest of the pack to race, he is already 4 to 5 seconds behind the second last driver. He is on mission at that time. He has to claim his world championship. Within 4 laps, he overtook 12 guys and found himself in 12th position. You may think what it takes to overtake 12 cars in 4 laps. Well, it's not outer ring road or nice ring road where you can overtake 5 or 6 cars in a minute. It's F1 thing. What an unfortunate thing could happen at that crucial time, but it happened. Daniel Ricciardo, other guy from Toro Rosso team, was trying to defend too hard, even under safety car surveillance. In the process, he went on to hit a DRS board, you can say a milestone board you can think of. And in doing so, he damaged his front wing. If your front wing is damaged in your car, there will be a lot of air friction, aerodynamic pressure difference. In layman term, you can say you cannot drive a car if you have your front wing is damaged. He had to box to change his front wing. No option is there. While changing his front wing, he loses 23 seconds and found himself again at the back of the pack, at 21st position. Imagine the pain. He overtook 12 people and again he found himself in 21st position. He was in a real mission. After that, we have witnessed amazing series of amazing passes, amusing passes, twisting turn down the corner. And at the end of the day, was able to take 4th position. It gives him 5th, the podium finish, when he overtook a British legend, Jenson Button. Jenson Button later on admitted that he did not expect Seb to make that particular move at that particular corner, and calling it one of the bravest moves he has seen in a long time. He went on to finish 3rd. It could be 1st or 2nd had he not hit the DRS board where he loses 23 seconds. The very first thing he said while finishing the race in the team radio, "Thank you boys, you told never stop believing. I told you guys never stop believing. If there is a will to come back, you can come back." Another story is of Max Verstappen while he was driving for his Toro Rosso team in Singapore. It was his first race at 2015 at Bay Marina circuit in Singapore. he got a bad start. His car got stalled in the grid because of some issues. After some time, his team Torodoso got him on the move. But by the time he joined other people, he was a lap down. He really needs a bit of luck, a slice of luck, that he got in 13th lap when two cars collided and safety car comes into the picture. The field was slowed down under the safety car. You cannot overtake anyone, you cannot go beyond certain speed limit, but Max was allowed to unlap himself because he was already at the last. He was allowed to overtake other guy under blue flag. It's a terminology we use in F1. Afterward, he continued to overtake so many cars, and in 46th lap, he overtook Roman Grosjean, a German driver, to claim P8 position, a point position. Then some order came from the team director. It's like, yeah, Max, just swap the position, No! That's what he said. He's not ready to give that position. He acquired by his skill. Later on, after fending off the call to let his teammate pass Carlos Sainz, he went on to finish P8 and claim 4 points. It proves in F1 or in any sports you should not give up even when a lap down. One dearest friend of mine once said, your aim should be high, and even if you fall, you land among the stars. If you think it's over, it's over. If you think it's not over, indeed it's not. Keep believing yourself, you can do anything. Don't let someone tell you that you cannot do something, not even yourself. It's okay to be afraid, it's okay to be scared, it's okay to cry. Everything is okay, but giving up is not okay. Giving up should not be an option. In fact, it is not an option. And always remember, the master has tried more times than the beginner has ever failed. The master has failed more times than the beginner has ever tried. Thank you.